Welcome to this enlightening seminar on the divine state, embracing God's order for a just world. This session introduces the core themes of the book, offering an insightful exploration of Islamic political thought. By integrating divine guidance with practical governance, the book sheds light on the ethical, historical, and contemporary dimensions of Islamic governance. We will examine how Islamic principles contribute to a just and equitable world order, addressing both theological foundations and modern political realities. Throughout history, humanity has sought a just and moral political order. This raises a fundamental question: how can divine guidance provide the foundation for a governance system that balances power, justice, and ethical leadership? This book explores the enduring relevance of Islamic political thought, drawing from divine principles to present a governance model rooted in justice, accountability, and public welfare. It examines historical legacies, contemporary challenges, and the role of divine guidance in shaping ethical and effective political systems. In an age of political instability, economic disparity, and ethical crises, the principles of Islamic governance offer an alternative framework, one that emphasizes moral integrity, responsible leadership, and societal harmony. This book delves into how these principles can help build a just and equitable world order. Through an in-depth analysis of Islamic epistemology, historical statehood, governance structures, and contemporary movements, this book provides insights into the evolving role of Islamic governance. It bridges traditional principles with modern realities, offering perspectives on democracy, sovereignty, and the role of Islam in shaping political institutions. The purpose of this book is to provide a comprehensive exploration of Islamic political thought, its historical foundations, and its contemporary relevance. The book aims to define the concept of a divine state. It examines how Islamic governance integrates divine principles with political structures, ensuring justice, accountability, and public welfare. Bridge theology and governance. By analyzing Islamic jurisprudence, ethical leadership, and governance models, the book highlights the balance between divine guidance and practical governance. Trace historical evolution. It explores the development of Islamic political institutions from the Medina Charter to modern Islamist movements, showcasing the adaptability of Islamic governance. Address contemporary challenges. The book engages with modern debates on democracy, secularism, authoritarianism, and the role of Sharia in governance, offering insights into how Islamic principles can contribute to global political discourse. Promote ethical and just governance. It advocates for governance systems rooted in Islamic moral values while being responsive to contemporary socio-political realities. Offer a framework for modern governance. By combining historical lessons with modern challenges, the book provides a roadmap for creating governance models that are both just and effective in the modern world. Overall, the divine state seeks to inspire scholars, policymakers, and readers to critically engage with Islamic political thought and explore its potential in shaping ethical and inclusive governance. This book is systematically structured to guide the reader through the foundational principles, historical developments, and contemporary challenges of Islamic political thought. Each chapter builds upon the previous one, offering a comprehensive exploration of governance from an Islamic perspective. Now we discuss them. Chapter 1: Understanding the Divine State. This chapter introduces Islamic political thought as a fusion of theological principles and governance structures. It explores how Quranic injunctions and the Sunnah shape governance models, emphasizing justice, consultation, shura, and accountability. A key focus is on the debate surrounding political authority and legitimacy, analyzing how historical Islamic governance reconciled divine sovereignty with human leadership. The session also critically examines the role of religion in the state, discussing its implications for contemporary governance models. Chapter 2: Architectures of Governance. This chapter delves into the foundational principles of Islamic governance, justice, consultation, and accountability, highlighting their significance in political and legal structures. It examines historical governance models, including the Caliphate, Imamate, and Sultanate, exploring how these systems functioned and evolved over time. Additionally, it discusses the influence of Greek philosophy, particularly Aristotle and Plato, on Islamic political thought, demonstrating how rational inquiry and Islamic principles coalesce to form unique governance models. Chapter 3, Echoes of History, the Emergence of the Islamic State. This chapter traces the historical development of the Islamic State, beginning with the Medina Charter, which is often regarded as one of the earliest examples of constitutional governance. It explores the evolution of Islamic political systems through the Rashidun, Umayyad, Abbasid, and Ottoman periods, analyzing how these dynasties shaped governance structures and legal systems. The session also emphasizes the role of tolerance, pluralism, and diversity in Islamic statecraft, showcasing how these principles contributed to the political and social stability of various Islamic empires. Chapter 4, Islamic Statehood and Sovereignty. Here, we examine the delicate balance between divine authority and human agency in governance. The session investigates ethical debates surrounding leadership, responsibility, and governance, emphasizing the ruler's duty to uphold justice and public welfare. It further explores how Sharia serves as a dynamic legal framework that adapts to contemporary governance challenges, offering mechanisms to address modern issues while remaining rooted in Islamic principles. Chapter 5, Islamic Epistemology and Governance Systems. This chapter explores fiqh al-siyasa, Islamic political jurisprudence, as a foundational framework for governance, demonstrating how Islamic epistemology informs leadership, legal structures, and decision-making processes. It highlights the ethical responsibilities of rulers and policymakers, emphasizing accountability and public welfare. The discussion extends to contemporary challenges in harmonizing Islamic law with modern legal and political systems, offering insights into how Islamic governance can remain relevant in today's world. Chapter 6, Islamist Movements, Ideologies and Political Strategies. This session provides an overview of various Islamist movements, examining their political objectives and ideological foundations. It differentiates between peaceful and militant approaches to Islamic governance, analyzing the strategies used by different groups to implement Islamic principles in political and social spheres. The session also explores the impact of these movements on political change and international relations, assessing their role in shaping modern Muslim-majority states. Chapter 7, Contemporary Issues in Islamic Political Thought. The final chapter focuses on the integration of Islamic governance with modern political structures, addressing critical issues such as democracy, secularism, and authoritarianism within Islamic thought. It examines how Islamic governance can coexist with democratic principles while maintaining its theological foundations. Additionally, it discusses challenges such as radicalism, extremism, and geopolitical tensions in the Muslim world, proposing balanced solutions that align with both Islamic teachings and contemporary global realities. This structured seminar provides a holistic understanding of the divine state, offering participants a deep dive into Islamic political thought, its historical development, and its modern-day relevance. Here a question arises that why we need this book. In a world grappling with political instability, ethical governance crises, and ideological conflicts, the divine state offers a profound exploration of how Islamic political thought can contribute to justice, stability, and moral leadership. This book is essential reading for anyone interested in the intersection of faith, governance, and social justice. A deep dive into Islamic political thought. This book provides a structured and insightful analysis of how Islamic principles shape governance, from historical models like the Caliphate and Imamate to modern interpretations of statehood. It bridges classical Islamic teachings with contemporary governance challenges, making it relevant to today's political landscape. Understanding the role of divine guidance in politics. By examining Quranic principles, the Sunnah, and Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh al-siyasa, this book highlights how divine guidance informs leadership, justice, and public welfare. It challenges conventional secular governance models and presents a unique perspective on ethical statecraft. Connecting history with contemporary challenges. The book not only traces the historical evolution of Islamic governance, from the Medina Charter to the Ottoman Empire, but also explores its relevance in today's world. Issues such as democracy, authoritarianism, secularism, and the role of Islamist movements are critically analyzed, offering valuable insights for policymakers, academics, and students. Addressing key global debates. How can Islamic governance be adapted to modern nation-states? Can democracy and Sharia coexist? What are the ethical challenges of political authority in Islam? This book engages with these pressing questions, providing a balanced discussion that encourages critical thinking and informed debate. A guide for reform and progress. For those seeking solutions to governance crises in the Muslim world, the Divine State offers practical insights on integrating justice, consultation, shura, and accountability into modern political systems. It serves as a roadmap for developing governance models that uphold Islamic values while addressing contemporary realities. Who should read this book? Students and scholars of Islamic studies, political science, and international relations. Policymakers and leaders interested in ethical governance and sustainable political models. Activists and thinkers exploring the role of faith in politics. General readers seeking a deeper understanding of Islamic governance beyond common misconceptions. Get your copy today. If you are interested in exploring a compelling vision of governance that balances divine principles with practical leadership, The Divine State is a must-read. Order your copy today on Amazon KDP and gain a deeper understanding of how Islamic political thought can contribute to building a just and equitable world. Thank you very much for your cooperation.